Once a team of dreams and dominance, the Orlando Magic now find themselves in the spotlight again. Forgotten by many, heavily underestimated, but are they truly underdogs? Or is this the rise of something bigger? With Paolo Banchero out, Franz Wagner has emerged as the team's leader, not just carrying the load, but inspiring the charge. Backed by a deep, versatile roster, the Magic have rattled off 6 straight wins, including a decisive victory over the Brooklyn Nets. And here's the kicker, they're 15-7, sitting 3rd in the East. This isn't just a Cinderella story, this is a complete takeover, and the only thing in their way are themselves. Today we'll look at their game against the Brooklyn Nets, and see just how they really win their games. But before we jump in, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button. And while you're at it, smash that like button also. Trust me, if you don't, your favorite team might just lose to the Washington Wizards, and I know you don't want that, so like the video and let's get into it. The Orlando Magic faced off against the Brooklyn Nets on December 1st, and the game wrapped up with a final score of 100-92 in favor of the Magic. At first glance, you might think it was a typical game, but how they pulled it off is what really stands out. Despite only hitting 7 threes and Franz Wagner having an off night going 0 for 6 from deep, the Magic managed to secure the win. So what's their secret? The answer is simple: defense. This season, the Magic boasts a defensive rating of 106.5, ranking them 3rd in the entire league. For those unfamiliar with this stat, defensive rating measures the number of points a team allows per 100 possessions, and with most NBA games seeing about 100 possessions per team. The Magic's defensive presence was on full display in this game, and it started right out the gate, so let's break it down and see how they managed to win this game. On this very first play, Franz Wagner gets a screen from Wendell Carter Jr., and it takes his time to pull up for an easy mid-range shot. On his next possession, Franz Wagner picks up Dennis Schroeder near the wing. After trying to guard him, he lets him run by and gets an easy chase down block. On this inbound possession, the other Wagner brother gets the ball and hits a spin move and finishes around the rim. On this next possession, Wendell Carter pump fakes a 3 and no one's jumping at that, so he gives the ball back to Wagner. Wagner then drives and hits an easy lob to Goga Bitadze. On the very next play, Wagner and Wendell Carter do a 1-2 pass. Franz Wagner receives the ball and sends another lob to Goga Bitadze. So far, it looks like I'm watching an all-star game with all these lobs when Goga Bitadze throws another one. On this next possession, Franz Wagner gets a steal off the Nets inbound, and another fucking lob happens. On this next possession, Franz Wagner's brother, Moritz Wagner, is able to just bitch Ben Simmons and do like a little cheeky Euro step. This guy's actually underrated and one of the most important bench piece for the Orlando Magic. Let's just take another look at that. I'm about to come On this next possession, Jalen Suggs drives to the rim and holds his dribble. He's then able to find KCP, the only reliable shooter on this team. On this possession, Jalen Suggs drives to the rim, does a little spin move, and finds Wendell Carter for the cut. Jalen Suggs on the possession after gets a steal and does a 360 slam. Let me see it one more time, Jalen. Ooh la la. This got Haley Van Lit squirting like a fucking broken sprinkler. On this next possession, Franz Wagner hits KCP for another sidestep 3. His jumper on 2K is green, by the way. On this next possession, we have Wendell Carter shooting a 3. I don't know who let that happen, but it's green. On this next inbound play, a 1-2 happens across the fucking corners, and a 3-pointer happens. On this last play that iced off the game, Franz Wagner sets another lob to Goga Bitadze. The reason why that iced the game, you may be wondering, well, one of the Nets coach came on the court and started screaming at Goga Bitadze and the refs for not calling a technical foul. Goga Bitadze hung in the rim like a monkey, no pun intended, but did not get a tech. And at the end of the day, the Orlando Magic got so hyped that they won the game in the final fourth quarter. And there you have it. Those were the clips that showed how the Magic win games. There were probably 10 fucking lobs and it looked like an all-star game, but I guess that's what happens when you verse the Brooklyn Nets. Anyway, see you in the next one. Good night.